Welcome back to Adventure Pete's. Glad to see you here. So what we're going to talk about today is undercoating and metal protectant for these new 2024 Chevrolet 2500HD or any other vehicle that you may have that you want to protect your investment and keep lasting for a long time. So if this is your first time here, make sure you like the video, comment, tell us what you think, tell us what you want to hear about, and subscribe. We got a lot of great content coming, a lot of great content on the channel, so be sure to check it out. So today, I did the undercoating and rust proofing on the bottom of my 2024 Chevrolet 2500HD because I wanted to protect my investment and things like that. There are a lot of different protectants and coverings on the market out there. They all act differently, but they all do similar things. I know fluid film is a very common one that's been on the market for a while. I'm not a big fan of fluid film. I don't think it protects as good as it's advertised. I think WD-40 actually does a better job of protecting metal over long periods of time than fluid film does. Not to say it's bad, that's just been my experience. And just to coat everything with WD-40 all the time, I feel like is very thin. It does work, but it wasn't what I was looking for, even though it's available. And I'm always a big fan of Amsoil, just always have been. And Amsoil came out with a heavy-duty metal protectant. They have in this spray can. They have a straw that you can spray it out with. And from my experience, it comes out just like WD-40. It just comes in a nice watery consistency. So when you spray it up in all the cracks and crevices, it just kind of comes pouring, washing out. But over time, it will dry. Within 2 hours, it's kind of tacky to the touch. It kind of builds up a waxy film. Kind of has like an orange opaque-ish color to it. And then after 12 hours to 24 hours, it just dries to the touch. So debris and things like that don't stick to it. It is good for corrosion, seals on moisture, resists dirt, and creates a nice protective film. It sprays on well. 2 cans. Did most of the underbody along the sides of the truck. It did not get the doors and the main center of it, but pretty much all the cracks and crevices, the things in place that I really wanted to be in, was able to cover. So that was my experience, and it's actually worked out pretty nice because it actually had it coming out of holes that I didn't think were even there. Some pinch welds along the body that didn't get fully sealed, so that really will get in there and help protect my investment and seal it up. Now, during the process, I did find missing body caps on the truck. It looks like there were some dust plates and things like that where it actually had fallen off and got kicked out. So, unfortunately, some of those you have to find at the dealership. Mine, I was missing one of the oval ones along the driver's side cab rolled edge. So, it's just an oval one. They don't just make a generic kit of oval ones, so I had to go to the dealership and go buy a brand new one. And they love their caps. It's almost $10 a piece. I'll leave a part number on there because it's going to show right here on the video that I am missing one. So I want to keep the dirt, debris, and snow and ice out of it because I do live up in the winter belt. So I don't need snow packing up in there and causing to rust out as well. Because all I did is take out all the caps along the body line, along the bottom, along the bed, and just spray with the straw up in there and really got up in there as much as I could. And then once it got done draining out, I put all the caps back in. So that's how I did it to really paste it in there and really coat everything really well. And then once the caps are back in, I just sprayed the entire surface area along the outside as well to prevent like rock chips and things like that from forming in a long period. So hopefully you like this video. These are some things that's worked for me and what I'm choosing to do with my new truck for these next years to come. Comment, tell us what you think, tell us what you want to hear about. Tell us what you've worked on and see how it works for you. Maybe you've got a better product out there that you liked his work as well. And as always, subscribe. We got a lot of great content coming, a lot of great content on the channel, so be sure to check it out. Remember to have a great adventure.